G'day everyone, start of day 2 and now we start gearing up our boom moto. A quick one, Dragon Slayer's notes. You can buy an unidentified Fiend Crown for about 110 flame elementium, I think. I just looked at the front page and saw that. However, Dragon Slayer's notes, you go to Trade House, go price check, and I just bought up the cheaper ones, but they're about 7 flame elementium each. So just go into search, price filter, unit price filter, maximum of 7. And then you just go through and you buy up all the ones that are available under 7. There was one for 5 there, which is pretty cheap. I could probably sell this Fiend Crown, which I might do, as I can't actually wear it yet anyway. So I bought that one for actually let's check the actual price that I paid. So 6, 10, 25, 35, 43. So 43 was pretty cheap for a Fiend Crown. Handed in. And oops, why did I click that? Confirm. Then we can go into the inventory and see what the Fiend Crown is worth. Minimum 85, so if I sold it, I would make about 35 FE profit. I can't use it until 78 anyway, so let's just go in and try and sell it for 105. Oops, negative 105. As it's unidentified, we can go to Legendary Gear, Helmet, Base Fiend Crown, unidentified. 95, so I might change it to 94. Yeah, 94 looks like a good price. Remove that, put this back up for 94, which is just under the minimum price. These were all items that I just got from cards that have at least one tier FX. I don't know what they're actually worth, so I just chuck those up for 5. If they don't sell, I don't care. I'll just take them down at a later date once I have other things to sell. So the plan for today is to just get some gear. I still don't have a belt, which is a bit silly. I need a weapon. My boots, I mean, my gear's not good by any stretch of the imagination. So I'll be looking at upgrading all of my gear and getting this build going. It does maps reasonably okay. There are still gladiators that are just invincible to me, which is fine. I'm just rushing through trying to get the... of course I don't did one. Excuse me. Get the free talent points that are available, and I will see you in a minute. It's always nice to get a little bit of a loot explosion. That's the actual loot from the nightmare. Yes, the loot pet for, the drop pet for nightmare is very, very strong. So if you are playing, maybe save up your jaggeds and roll for a shepherd. You may get lucky and get the shepherd at level 1. Nice, the Fiend Crown sold for 94 flame elementium. So let's go and see if we can buy another one. Dragon Slayer's notes. Let's check the price. 5, 6, 8. Let's see if we can get them for 7. Still. There's the one for 5. 6. Looks like the price check is pretty accurate. That's good. The rest for 8. So what's that? 3, 4, 5, 8. 8 eights are 64. So let's just quickly double check the going rate. 110, 194 just sold, so the next best is 110. So we'll list this one for 109 and see how that sells. And then eventually I'll actually buy 8 and I'll be able to make another one. Dragon Slayers, filter 8, there we go. Well, there's 64, so let's just buy 2. So that's 2. We won't buy 2 yet. We'll check after a couple of maps and see what the going rate is. Why did I hit stash again? So we'll chuck this one up for 109. Sell it off. And see in a minute. I'm a big dwarf. It's just one of those times that you want the slates from the shop. So you turn your loot filter down to junior so you can pick all these up to salvage. Oh, my gear's full. Anywho. Alright, quick build update. We are level 78 now. So we are the level that can use Winter of Origin. And Warden's Breastpin is 55. And Fiend Crown. So we can use everything. We're doing about 17 mil deeps at the moment. Our weapon is absolutely horrible. But we farmed up. Someone sold this was unidentified, for 66 flame elementium. The Warden's was about 100. And the Fiend Crown, you saw me buy that for 64. So, pretty cheap gear so far. This season is just going to be a fire sale for getting your character up to doing maps pretty easily. So yeah, let's see if we, yep, there we go, got lucky. 61. I really need to get better other gear, but we're progressing relatively well. I don't know why I bothered to upgrade those. I guess they're not too horrible, all things considered. These are absolutely horrendous. I wonder if we can just craft something better. What do we need? Erosion, fire res. It's pretty cheap. I got 645. Let's see what we get. Alrighty, so we got pretty okay luck there. We managed to get erosion res. Tier 3. Tier 3 is the max that I can get on this item anyway. I don't think I can get focus.
I eat a white grape,
Yeah, you're eating grapes, Ruby. So basically max erosion, crit strike damage, and fire resistance on this. Those two are pretty much garbage, whatever, who cares. It's not worth 10 flame elementium to upgrade. We'll just enchant on some ES probably. Oh. So enchant on some energy shield, and we just got an upgrade. Pretty sweet.
Look.
Yeah, I can't see out of that eye now, Ruby. What am I gonna do? I was a one-eyed pirate. I'm a pirate.
No.
No. Alright, I'll see you at the next upgrade. Alrighty, so we just got another upgrade. Okay, just got another upgrade. It was a massive cost. You're not going to believe how much it cost. It cost me 5 flame elementium for a reflection. It's just bulk minion damage, crit damage. The rest of the stuff doesn't really do much. Block ratio, but I don't really have a chance to block. Yeah, you're standing on me. Fantastic. And yeah, it's just a 50% damage upgrade over the quest item that I was using. So now we're doing about 30 million deeps. I should mention that we're in drop pack scripts. We're not even in damage scripts at the moment. Spirits. I'm getting dead when I try and unpause the video, but getting quite large. It's funny how big you get in this season. Hello, little doggies. Had a one of those purple dogs, was an arena gladiator, and even though this is only Torment Time Mark 3, that was really quite brutal. Tom Mark 4? 3? 4? Something like that. Whatever. Look how tiny the boss is. Hello down there. Anyway. If you're wondering what people have a problem with this season, it's shit like this. This guy keeps healing. He has so much speed, so much damage. Oh, it looks like I actually killed him. Somehow. I was doing nothing to him this entire nightmare, and all of a sudden he dies. I don't understand how I killed him, because he was basically invincible the entire time. Anywho, maybe it's a bug. Alrighty, so these videos are a little bit all over the place, but it is the first couple of days before we get into any real farming strategies. As you can see, my explosions are, looks like every second, which isn't too bad. We managed to pick up a pretty good base. It had the additional spell damage and the cooldown recovery speed. Then we just rolled on the frozen and enchanted on the spell damage. And it's got spell crit strike rating. The belt is from our Boom Moto. Same with the Fiend Crown. It's actually a pretty decent one. I didn't even look. The Friend Nemesis was 35 Flame Elementium or so. We actually had 2 more Omniscience drop whilst leveling, so tons of those for if we start more characters. I've got 3, that's probably enough for now. We've got a couple of growth rings. I rolled the fire res on that, and this one I think I might have just bought like that, maybe. I don't know. Boots are crap, gloves are crap, amulet is crap. We did get pretty lucky. Unidentified to you who are calm were 125 flame elementium, or 3 seconds were 250 or 280 or something. So we identified one and got a 3 second, which is pretty lucky. We got this for 40 flame elementium. That's actually garbage. So let's just slow that in there. I'll probably get another one of those because I doubt the breeze is very cheap. So let's have a look at that. Hero memories. Wind catcher. $500 for a 2. What's a wind catcher unidentified? Oops. 200 unidentified. Do I have that? Probably not. I got 59. I've only just started to do damage on this character, so that's where we're at with that. Let's do a quick DPS check in our drop quant. About 100 mil. It's not very consistent. 170, 200. So it's not too bad. It's pretty decent. It's more damage than my Boom Moto, and it's a lot faster. So now I'm just going to farm up. Levels are huge. I'm not level 80 yet. So once I get level 80, that's obviously more talents. And it just means I'll do more deeps. So I'll stop this, and then I'll come back in a couple of hours with an update, and that will be the end of the recaps probably. And then tomorrow I'll be going over farming strategies and how to deal with the league mechanic. Love when you're just minding your own business, farming, and the game's like, hey bro, you're looking a bit sleepy there. Have some flame elementium. Alrighty everyone, you may be thinking, you know, this is pre-season. It does say there's triple drops. So what does that mean for void bosses? Well, I just did a Keegan. As you can see, I can put in and do Doom, but that will just stomp me into the ground, so I'm not going to do that. And there was a little doggo waiting for me. What? This guy? What are you doing there, bro? I don't want to fight you and Keegan at the same time, so how about you die? And then we can go and actually do the fight that I came for. So the keys are super cheap at the moment. They are going for about 2.5 flame elementium each. Let's just round that up to 3 flame elementium each, even though I didn't buy any for that price. And this is just guaranteed profit at the moment. Pretty much everything you do... Am I going to die? Pretty much everything you do at the moment in pre-season is profit. Triple drops means Nexus has over a 100% chance to drop. And they're 15 FE each at the moment. So that's 30 flame elementium. That was about 23 flame elementium profit for a couple of minutes. So I'm going to farm up the rest of my build from Keegan really quickly. And we'll see how we go. We might get lucky and get some decent drops. Who knows? Hey Milk Mummy, this is what I see when I look at your videos. I don't know why it's not working. It's just not. Sorry, bro. Anywho, I only just realised it's midnight, so I'm going to finish this video up here. Quick look at our deeps. It's pretty decent. I'm just smashing through maps at the moment. Looks like 500 mil or so. And we're pretty speedy, so a billion, 2 billion, thereabouts. So I can just run through a map holding A to loot and just press R to cast Summon Frost Spirit. triggering the extra damage, which is pretty sweet. Yeah, pretty good video. As you saw just then, I was running Keegan's, 9 FE cost, minimum 30 FE income, and you get an absolute crap ton of those. I better put them up to sell. I can remove all this stuff that's not sold and chuck up the I'll just put these up too. I was gonna craft, but it's bedtime, so I'm not gonna craft. And I'm sure I'll find a few thousand more of those tomorrow. Doom. Imagine if you could actually run Uber Keegan and it would give you 3 Nexus every single time, which would be crazy. So 45 FE for an extra 5 FE cost. What was I doing? Putting the Nexus up, that's right. Where is it? There. So 15 each, which is pretty crazy. That's all I've got. I'll see you in tomorrow's video. I'll probably make one on killing Keegan and see how much profit there is in it tomorrow. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.